Good morning. Welcome aboard, passengers. We're saying morning because, you know, bottom right, there's a morning. 8:15. Welcome aboard. This is the Long Island Railroad. We are on the M3. Really nice train. We are on a 10-carriage train, 10-car formation today. The reason why we're going for a 10-car formation is I found, looking through forums and social media and things like that, that a lot of people are wanting to see the Long Island Railroad, but not stop-starting, but more of an express route. Now, you know I love a bit of express routes.
Mind the doors, please, mind the doors.
We like a bit of an express route, but at the same time, okay. I forgot to charge my brakes. Dope. Okay. And there we go. So, today we are on one of many, I say many, quite a few, express routes. So we're talking one end of the line to the other. Now, I today have chosen the 2018 route, which is the 8:16 from New York Penn to Hicksville via Jamaica. Now, the reason why I chose that one is I wanted to stop at Jamaica. I believe there are other express trains that go direct from one end to the other with no stopping whatsoever. But on this occasion, I wanted to do a stop in between. Now, there are places online, timetables online. You know, in my description below, I have a web app that I have on my device where I look at these different times. That's really cool to do. There are PDFs out there. There's all sorts of places where you can get hold of these times. Some actually have them listed as express, so they're even easier to look at. But what we're going to do is we're going to do this one today, and we're just going to have a little chat about some of the others that we are aware of. If you know of any scheduled services, timetable services that are non-stop, leave a comment below. Let's all share. Let's all share our knowledge in where these ones are. So that would be pretty cool. So as you can see, we are on the M3 today. And we are going to Jamaica. We'll be there in 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And then we're on to Hicksville. So, non-stop Hicksville to Penn. You can go that way. I've decided to go from Penn to Hicksville because I just want to get this tunnel bit out of the way with. So we know that there are certain issues, and I know Train Sim World Dovetail Games are aware of these issues inside this tunnel, where it does just disappear from you. But we're not going to go into that. We're just going to talk about non-stop services. So there are Hicksville to Penn, 7:35, 11:35 a.m. They're good. Now, I've noticed that most of the express ones are on the 10-car. They're on the 10-car version of the M3 and probably the M7 as well. Now, the one that we're doing today is the 8:15. There is also a 5:15, a 2:15, and a 5:15 in the evening. So that's 5:15, 8:15, then in the afternoon 2:15 and 5:15. That's the ones to Hicksville, and we do stop at Jamaica. There are a few from Penn to Hempstead, but it does stop at Floral Park and Jamaica. So, you know, there are a lot more on here, but they are kind of like the main ones. They usually stop at Jamaica. And I believe there is a Hempstead to Penn, which is an 8 p.m. Now, looking on my web app that I've got, let's have a look. So Hempstead to Penn, let's have a look. So the 8 p.m. I like looking at this, so yeah, try and get it on your device. It's really good to have it on a big device. You get the whole service timetable on there. It's really cool to be able to see that. So yeah, 41 minutes. No, the 8 o'clock is not an express. Somebody's lying to me. Yeah, forget it. Hempstead to Penn is another one. So yeah, there are places on the forum that kind of go into detail of these sorts of things. Now, one other thing that I have found out recently is the M3, well, I say recently, since doing some M3 routes, is that the M3 doesn't have an automatic sounds a bit weird, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to get up. Wait for this emergency brake to kick in. And I want it to kind of reset the sound. Okay. So let's go back to max brake, charge the brakes. So yeah, as I said, there is no automated tannoy, but I have found out that they do have a manual tannoy, which is perfect because that's what we do. So let's go for it.
Good morning and welcome aboard this long railroad service to Hicksville. This morning we'll be calling at Jamaica because this is an express service to Hicksville. Next station is Jamaica, then Hicksville. Sit back, enjoy the ride. I'll let you know when we get close to Jamaica. Thank you.
Okay. So let's have a look. The other side. Something else people have mentioned is the M3 horn is not the correct horn. Now, I have been doing some digging on YouTube, and yes, there is a slight difference. The M7 horn does sound different to the M3 horn. So I'm not sure why the horns are wrong, but hopefully that'll be rectified. The only thing is we know that because of the future update of Train Sim World 2, that some of the, or say, there won't be any work being done on Train Sim World number 1 or Train Sim World 2020. Hopefully there will be some slight updates, but they said that there's no major work that's going to be going on them. So maybe there won't be any work going on them, you know, in that way. So let's start slowing down because we are getting to some points, some switch tracks, as I found out on another video I did recently. Now, in the UK, we will call them points. In America, they call them switch tracks. So you can switch between your tracks. Okay, so we're switching to a different track, of course. Switch track switch. We are 6.8 miles away from Jamaica, but that's okay. We're good. And then we'll be able to go up to 45 miles an hour, and then in 0.5 miles we'll be able to go up to 60 miles an hour. Okay. What we will do is when we get to Jamaica, we'll take a couple of nice shots, and then what we'll do is we will do a free camera of the train leaving, so we get to hear the M3 in all its glory. Funnily enough, the M3 sounds like really old British train, you know, the class 423, which are the slam doors. They just have that, you know, the whirring of the engine, of the electric motors as it's leaving, so I do like that sound. Not too keen on this noise that's coming from this cab at the moment, but, you know, door override, but, oh. But it's okay, we'll get to go up to 80 in a minute. So now we're in, you know, the centre of the tracks, because, look, as you can see, we are not going to any of these stations until we stop at Jamaica. Let's get the speed up, because we know that the speed is now on 60. We do have an amber signal ahead of us, but that's fine. But yeah, you know, what sort of express services have you seen on the Long Island Railroad that you are aware of? Okay, so we're getting close to this 80-mile-an-hour limit, so we can then go up even higher. And speed our way towards Jamaica. 3, 2, 1. Now, there we go. So let's have a look on the outside. You know what? Let's do this sort of camera angle. Oh no! My lights aren't on. That's alright. So what we're going to do is, once we get to Jamaica, we'll take a nice shot on the front, then we're going to run to the back to put our red lights on, because, yeah, I'm not happy with that. That should have been on. They should be on. I just know it takes too long. Trusty cup of tea. As the Americans with their coffee, the English with their tea. We love our tea. I don't know if you saw the other week that video that went viral of how to make tea. That American family living in the UK. Oh, that was funny to see. Let's get up to speed, get up to 80. And then we'll start slowing down as we get towards. There we go. 20%. Put it on 50%. It's probably because we're switching tracks again as we're approaching Jamaica. Wasn't expecting it to go down to 30 miles an hour. But hey, it's good. Okay, we're going to be switching tracks again in a sec. Here we go. Oh no. Okay. Denied, no route available. So I think we are early. Okay. So let's wait until our track, our platform, as British would say, our platform is ready, but I know from looking at some videos on YouTube, they call it track. Okay, that's where we can go. Okay, let's coast it. Do you know that some train companies require you to coast a lot to conserve energy and electricity and other things? So yeah, there are a few. Okay. Not sure what track we are being put on. Let's have a look. Platform or track 8. $16.15. So we're on track 8, platform 8. Probably just to kind of get us out of the way, because we are an express. Next station after this is Hicksville. That's gone red. It was yellow just a second ago. 10. Okay, unlock doors. Okay, what we'll do is we will have a nice shot there. No, just bring him over a bit so it's more in the middle. Okay. And then we need to get down the other end as quickly as possible. He's already asking us to lock the doors. I don't mind if we're a bit late, because I want to be legal, lawful. We need our rear lights on, if not we're going to get stopped by the police, because our tail lights aren't on. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, tail lights. In America, tail lights. Oh, man. Marker lights. Just check. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll do a free camera footage of the train leaving. Nice and quiet in there. Oh. The track's been pretty quiet for rush hour, hasn't it? This morning, but you know. Okay. Free camera. There. Lock doors. Keep an eye on the speed. Check. Yeah. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this Long Island Railroad service to Hicksville. Apologies, I did not actually announce that we were arriving at Jamaica. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But the next station is Hicksville, where this train will terminate in about 20 minutes. As previously announced, this is an express service from New York Penn to Hicksville. The next station is Hicksville, and this time I will let you know when we're approaching. There is no stopping in between, so if you have missed getting off at Jamaica, you have to get off at Hicksville and then get a train all the way back to Jamaica. Don't worry, I will not charge you for the tickets, but if you do leave the station and come back in, you will be charged full fare to get back to Jamaica. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Next stop is Hicksville. Thank you.
Go full speed ahead. What do you think of the M3 anyway? Which train do you prefer, the M3 or the M7? I do like the M3. It's just this whistling noise that I'm not too keen on. You know how to turn that off without actually disabling all the volumes and, you know, things like that. Let me know. Leave a comment. Be able to go up to 90. Will this train do 90? We never got to go to 90, did we? Because don't forget, this track splits right here. Floral Park, isn't it? Where you see these two tracks go to Hicksville and these two tracks go to Hempstead. And off they go. Yeah, Floral Park. And there's on this track is New Hyde Park, Merricon Avenue, Manola, Kyle Place, Westbury, and finally Hicksville, which we will be stopping at. So Hicksville is the last stop on this train. So it's nice to power through the suburbs of New York. I say suburbs, am I right in saying suburbs? Does any of our viewers, do any of you live near the Long Island Railroad? Let me know. That'd be cool to know. If you do live near one of these, why don't you send a picture? Say on Twitter, at MegaSimUK, tweet me the Long Island Railroad near your house or your flat, apartment, you know, whatever it is that you live. You know, where's your closest station? Let us know. That'd be really cool to do, just to kind of see. And then what we can do is maybe take a virtual tour on the Long Island Railroad on here and just see if the buildings are similar or not. And I'm not talking just Long Island Railroad. If any of you live near one of the routes that are on Trenton World, let me know. That would be really cool to know. I personally don't live near any of them. I'm too far away. You know, I did a video a few months ago on the Great Western Railway on a Class 800. That wasn't on the Paddington to Reading route, but it eventually gets there. But yeah, that was cool to go on. Just need to keep an eye on these signals. I don't want to go through a red. I want to go through danger. M7. Now we know up here is the ability to put the AWS on, but we're not going to do that because it just, yeah. I do like using the AWS every now and again, but if I get it wrong and I have to emergency stop, it's not great. Oh, so much protection. We're going way too fast. Okay. Slow me down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be shortly arriving at Hicksville Station. Hicksville Station is our final call. All trains, please, all trains. If you did miss getting off at Jamaica, please get the next train on the other platform, on the other track, back towards Jamaica. It'll probably be a stop-start scenario, so it may take longer. It won't be 20 minutes. Apologies for the delay, but remember, if you leave Hicksville Station, you have to pay a full fare to get back to Jamaica. Hicksville is the next stop, just within a couple of minutes, but just so you know, please make sure you have all your loose belongings before you exit the train. Ticket bar is on operation at Hicksville Station. Thank you very much for joining us along our railroad. Goodbye.
Okay. So we're now just arriving.
This is Hicksville Station, where this train terminates. All change, please, all change. Thank you. Mind the doors, please, mind the doors.
And that is it. I think that was a good one. You earned a gold medal. Why, thank you very much. Now, what I like about this game is you've got lots of different things that you can do on here. Lots of different things. It's amazing. So, what we'll do is let's try and do something. I'm going to go from the front to the back slowly. See if I can do it in 30 seconds. But that will also be like our end part of the video. So, you know, details of subscribing to us, the next video, you know, upcoming video, not upcoming video, but you know the usual stuff that comes up on YouTube afterwards. So yeah, let's try this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and I'm going to time it to about 30 seconds so you can all see that, just to try something out, something a bit different. Can't do it on scenarios, but can do it on timetables. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos from MegaSim and our Twitter and Instagram at MegaSim UK. We will see you again next time. This is MegaSim. The vlog is over. Thanks guys. See you later. Bye.